Of course, the map is on dual side. I want to spoil that for you guys before you could see it, but now you can see it anyway. SKMC is our red Protoss spawning in the right top side of this map. And WhiteRa, the beast from the east, the man who everybody loves. Even when, like, you know, Ben, I can get pretty mad if I lose on ladder, right? You know that.
Yeah, I definitely can attest to that.
A lot of people know that. But whenever I lose against WhiteRa, I'm always like, oh, it's WhiteRa.
Oh, Lexi.
That's okay. If I have to lose to one man.
Thanks for letting me try your special fish.
Yeah. It's just, you can't be mad at this man. He's one of the nicest men around.
I have so much fun, like, hanging out with WhiteRa, like partying with WhiteRa. Once upon a time, we might have been in Kiev. We might have encountered WhiteRa at an establishment. That's all we can say.
What? We can say more. We can say much more. You know, when I was in Vegas as well, I walked in his room because I had to do an interview with this guy who was making a documentary about him, who also did an interview on State of the Game. It was a nice guy, by the way. And then suddenly I hear like the bathtub running, and it's just WhiteRa chilling in the bathtub. Even though the door was open, I run past really quick because I did not want to see things I was not supposed to see. And then all I hear is, "Oh, hi, Rotte. Oh, me so hangover." I was like, oh.
WhiteRa's just sitting in the bathtub with the door open?
Yes. But he seemed to have a pretty big bathroom, so.
Oh, what a boss. Of course, WhiteRa only stays in the executive suites, so.
Yes. Well, he gets it.
It wasn't a bathtub, it was actually like a full-size jacuzzi tub.
It was a swimming pool.
He probably wasn't in there by himself. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Hey, he's a married man.
You're right. So, okay, I'm not even going to make jokes.
So I'm going to keep a close eye on the openings with these two guys, since they've already shown that they love to open aggressively, or at least funky. So far, everything is standard. WhiteRa trying to be a bit annoying with his probe. MC.
Did you see the post on Twitter? One time somebody tweeted WhiteRa, like, "Hey WhiteRa, I want to give you my sister," and WhiteRa goes, "No, I have wife. I'm very happy."
Oh. Man, why do people never tweet that to me?
Brody's like, "How many sisters you got, bro?"
I want all the sisters. Don't you have a sister as well?
Hey man, easy now.
Just kidding, big boy. See WhiteRa going for the double gate opening, an opening that became quite popular a long time ago, and it still is one of the better openings in PvP in my opinion. Yep. You get 3 stalkers really early on. It's very good in preventing 4 gate from going up, and it's quite an economical opening as well. As you can see, both players still have the same amount of probes. So
I don't know who first started with this double gate thing, but I always credit it to Zoka, because he's the guy that I see do it most.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because I want to say I don't know for sure either. It might be just the Korean Protoss, but I know that in Europe one of the first players. Ooh, MC steals the gas.
Oh, that is so frustrating. Does WhiteRa have a Zealot out? I don't think he does.
He doesn't, but then again, this with the double gate, it's a lot less bad than it is with a single gate. With a single gate, you really have limited amount of options. With double gate, he's still sort of going to be okay. But yeah, Zoka was one of the first European Protosses, at least, that I saw do it. And yeah, it made a lot of sense. WhiteRa's going to ignore it, so he wants to put on some serious pressure. And wow, look at MC playing Stargate. How often do you see MC play Stargate in PvP?
I don't know that I've ever seen it. I'm sure it's happened. But this is going to be interesting. We always say that Stargate against Robo is pretty good.
I actually think, oh, look at WhiteRa. Is he going to fake it? What are you going to do, WhiteRa? No, he's actually has 4 gate. He's getting single gas. So WhiteRa really wants to do some serious pressure with this. MC, where are your warp gates? He's getting a second sentry. If MC handles everything correctly, he should be fine, but really...
Oh, WhiteRa goes right.
Yeah, just run, that's smart.
He gets inside, and that's going to be able to possibly grant him vision if he can keep that Stalker alive. MC might be pulling probes here to keep it from running away.
Oh, it's going to be so close, Ben, and he's going to get high ground vision.
Oh, and he does walk right up the ramp. There's no force field going down, and WhiteRa does see the Stargate, and that is not the best thing in the world for defending in-base warp-ins.
Not the best micro right there. WhiteRa, you need... Well, what is it? WhiteRa, what are you waiting for? There we have the real
warp. Now he does warp in, but not before losing some stalkers. Zealots, though, will continue to grant high ground vision, and as Phoenix pops out.
Oh, if MC loses this pilot, he's going to be supply blocked. That's going to hurt quite a bit. Stalker lifts up, the Phoenix lifts up the Stalker. So far, really nice micro by MC, though. WhiteRa could have done already so much more, but this is far from over.
MC is controlling this brilliantly. He's making another Phoenix, but there's a big 3 Stalker warping right there on the high ground. That pylon going to take a lot of damage and probably fall. It does go down, and MC is now incapable of building units.
Oh, what is WhiteRa gonna focus? And one more Phoenix joins in the fun.
Oh, probe's going to come off the line from behind. This looks like a fairly close fight. Wow, a lot of Stalkers falling. WhiteRa does warp in a couple Zealots on the high ground. It's still very, very close, but MC doing a good job of cleaning up the units in his base.
Yeah, but now he's fighting Zealots with probes. And so far, really nice micro dub by MC, and MC actually needed to lose some units because he was supply blocked anyway. I really think WhiteRa could have done better so far, but still, as I said before, this is far from over. With those 4 gates, he's still going to be able to put on a lot of pressure.
Stalkers being warped in now. It's 27 supply to 30. Literally razor-thin game right now. MC has lost a handful of probes, but it doesn't really matter as WhiteRa is pretty much all in.
Yeah, WhiteRa actually has more probes right now. The only still problem is he's only mining from 1 gas, and he's going to have to deal with Phoenixes, which is a really good way to recover from economic damage.
No, WhiteRa does get completely cleaned up. 24 supply remaining against the 34 maxed out supply of SK's MC, but now we're in a situation sort of similar to what MC had to deal with and when his cannon rush failed.
Yes, when the cannon rush failed, man.
So we just got word from our production crew that it was Yanghua that created the 2-gate 3 Stalker build, not Sokka.
No, it was Sokka. Sokka one day was stroking his beard and he's like,
this sounds smart. And then like the next day, Yanghua did it and Sokka was like, I knew it.
I knew it. So maybe it was one guy who introduced it, but Sokka already knew about it. No, but I mean, MC took a lot of damage from this. The good thing is though, like we can finally talk about Phoenixes. Phoenix are a really nice way to pick off probes, and this is something that WhiteRa's not going to be able to do a lot about it. Well, with 4 or 5 Stalkers in your mineral line, in general you are fine, but if MC gets more Phoenixes, which is something he cannot actually afford right now, because he has no gas. He has 3. That surprised me a little bit, but it's probably just these 3 Phoenixes. Absolute map control. He's going to know what WhiteRa's going to do all the time. WhiteRa's going to have a really hard time figuring out what MC is going to do.
Do you think we'll see an MC Ninja expansion somewhere?
That's possible, but I'm not sure. You kind of caught me off guard with that question, man.
I'm just so used to seeing somebody go Phoenix and then take a hidden expand because of all the map control they give.
Yeah, it is possible, and WhiteRa's just moving out right now, which surprised me a little bit because now he's going to expose all his probes, and we see MC straight away picking up those probes. But this is something that's almost inevitable unless you keep those Stalkers there all the time. And so WhiteRa's just going to expand in his natural, which I think is the right decision. But now it's going to be so interesting. What is MC going to do? Is he going to try to kill this on 1 base? Is MC going to expand as well? I would love to see him expand, because that means that we get a longer PvP. But I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for a 1 base all in as well, because he has a robotics facility right now. So if you get 2 Immortals, look at all the Zealots, you pick up 3 Stalkers in the air, it's going to be hard for WhiteRa to hold.
You're exactly right. MC is up to 3-gate Robo. He stopped producing Phoenixes. He's got only the 3 original Phoenixes out on the map, and they're just sort of hovering around looking for stray units that they can pick up and do some work on.
He doesn't know about the expand yet, but he should spot it right now with the Phoenixes. Well, yes.
Yep, now he's going to check and confirm, yes, indeed.
That would have been very sad if you wouldn't have seen that. So why MC, what's it going to be?
The big investment of Army that MC has made is starting to show. If we look at the Army supply tab, it's 38 to 22. That's a much larger fighting force. But the Korean, as he flies into these Stalkers, almost losing a Phoenix, that would have been terrible. I don't think MC is going to expand, Kev. I think he's going to go for it.
Yeah, I think so as well. So certainly now when he's getting the robotics bay as well.
And another gate.
And he's getting another gate, so yes, he's definitely going for it. I'm actually surprised that he waits as long.
Yeah, what is the robo bay for?
If he would just go right now.
Maybe he wants 1 Colossus.
He would be more than fine. Yeah, 1 Colossus. Which surprised me a bit, because the Zealot Immortal thing is actually a lot better against the Blink Stalkers that WhiteRa has. And I'm pretty sure that he did scout the... okay, all Phoenix are going to get out there with no damage. He did scout the Twilight Council, right? Yeah, he did scout it, so I'm a little bit surprised as well. I love this, by the way. Warp in Pylon by WhiteRa. The moment MC goes for that 1 base push, WhiteRa is going to warp in 3 Zealots in his base. Or at least he's going to warp 3 Zealots near his base.
The 1 Colossus will allow WhiteRa to crush, or MC to crush force fields, but I mean, you would think that he realizes that there's no sentries out. No. There's not a single sentry on the map for WhiteRa.
And he could actually just pick off sentries or lift them up with the Phoenixes, so I don't really think that's necessary. Oh, WhiteRa, now if those Phoenixes pick up a Stalker or 2, you're going to need to blink away.
Oh, they do pick up a couple of Stalkers, and while a Phoenix is going to go down here, I don't think it matters, as some Stalkers are going to fall as well. That's an okay trade. Scary Army on MC's side of the map. WhiteRa's really going to have to micro well if he's going to deal with this.
He does that so far, though. He picks off units really nicely. I'm surprised that MC is so afraid.
16 Stalkers to 7.
With perfect micro, MC WhiteRa might actually be able to do this. MC doesn't have a lot to trap, and those Immortals, they are superb against Stalkers, but still. And here comes the first Zealot, by the way, Ben.
That's exactly right. He's making his way over into the main base of MC, who's already ragged.
Oh, that's not a fight that you want to take, WhiteRa.
Damage. WhiteRa walking forward into Zealots. That's the wrong way to play it. That is a meat grinder, and you do not want to dive into one of those. A couple more Stalkers falling, and WhiteRa's supply is plummeting right now.
Yeah, WhiteRa really engaged that poorly. It was good in the start, and he really wanted to pick up that Immortal. Didn't even get it in the end.
Oh, this makes sense. Base race.
And he lost a lot, yeah, but it might be a little bit too late for that. WhiteRa's going to try to save as many probes as possible, but not a single probe survives.
He's going to have to try to hide one, sneak him around the sides here. WhiteRa is pushing forward with these Stalkers. He's got maybe 2 more warp-ins that he can do before he goes for it. MC knows what's about to happen. He's going to try to sneak some probes away. WhiteRa wants to kill as many of these as he possibly can. He might actually be able to kill all of them.
Wow.
MC has not sectioned off any probes to hide.
One hero probe does survive. WhiteRa knows about that probe, though.
WhiteRa trying to sneak out some probes as well. MC force fields them in. Beautiful play by MC. If WhiteRa can't start putting pylons down around the map, there's no chance of him winning a base race.
He has a few pylons, though.
He's got the one, yeah, he's got the one back at the natural of MC. He's got one more kind of out in the middle of the map. WhiteRa's base is gone, and now MC knows where everything is.
I mean, if WhiteRa would have started this with those 16 Stalkers he had, then I think he would have been in beautiful shape, because that would be so hard for MC to win. Basically, I don't think he could ever win it. It could be a tie if MC would just sit on the high ground, since WhiteRa is also an observer. It would be really hard for him to pick off units, but oh, MC has money for a Nexus ban.
Oh man, and his army is so much bigger than WhiteRa.
Yeah,
so
and WhiteRa doesn't have...
He can just hunt pylons, because eventually WhiteRa's going to have to defend. As you know, MC's Nexus in WhiteRa's base is going to be very difficult for him to go kill.
Oh, MC shouldn't get over. He's going to be able to kill everything before WhiteRa can kill this anyway. I don't really think there's any way that WhiteRa can win this, but maybe maybe MC screws up. Maybe MC loses everything. We'll never know. WhiteRa has quite a few Stalks now again. I like this. He went up to 15 Stalks again, which is a lot better than what he had after the Zealot engagement. But still.
Yeah, he's going to clean up the main base of MC. MC being very, very methodical about this. He doesn't want to take any chances. Sending a couple of Zealots around the map.
What? MC doesn't want to take any chances? You remember MC against Mana, the sickest gamble?
Man, the suicide blink.
Yeah. If you guys have not seen that game, it's really worth watching those VODs from the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge in Cologne. Semi-final match between MC and Mana. And Mana literally had one pylon. He had a stronger army. MC had Blink Stalkers. And MC did not know if Mana had a probe. MC did not know.
Zealots do find this pylon. WhiteRa's got to be very quick about getting over there. I don't think that he can stop this from happening. No. Pylon taking huge amounts of damage. WhiteRa's going to blink forward, but no, there's nothing he can do.
Nice job by MC.
GG comes out. Epic game there on dual site. And the question I have, Kev, why not, if you're going to race, just race from the get-go instead of taking a bad fight?
I agree with you. I mean, he had so many Stalkers, because now even he went back up to 15, so imagine if he would have had 23 Stalkers. Then MC really has something to worry about, and it's also very unfortunate that he wasn't able to save a single probe. I think he started a little bit late with that, then tried to escape via the right side. Well, the moment that fight, I mean, it's really easy to talk hindsight, of course, because when you play PvP, it's really hard. Yeah, I made the wrong calls all the time. But yeah, the best thing always is to send straight away a probe to the north side, that you know that, okay, if this goes wrong, I have Blink Stalkers, I might want to turn this into a base race. At least always have one probe on the map.
Well, MC does prove that he is still the president toss, the boss toss, showing us why he's got all that YouTube money.
So MC goes up 2-0, that means, because
2-1.
No, 2-0.
Oh, 2-0 in his, yeah, you're exactly
in the season. 4-2 in maps, he beat General week 2. He had a day off in week 1. So really good start for MC, who got voted in the league, but so far has shown that he was the right Protoss to pick.
Shown that he's deserved it. So guys, we're going to kick it to a very short commercial, and then when we get back, we're going to start with our Division 3 action, which will include Longson versus Puma.